Hi, I'm Jen and this is Renew Meditation, and welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd love to go over with you today some tips and ideas for breathing techniques and the value and the importance of doing these techniques, because it's not just for meditation techniques. They are very valuable for meditation because it gives us that clarity of thought. But breathing techniques can be very helpful, particularly in this time and season of COVID-19. Every day I'm talking with people feeling anxious or feeling quite consumed with fear, or just feeling unwell purely because of the stress and the worry that is happening in their lives and in their world at the moment. You know, when we experience anxiety, it is really our body's response saying to us, there is something wrong. You need to deal with this. So it's almost like it's a good thing in the sense that your body is helping you to be aware, hang on a minute, we need to correct something here. That more often than not, what needs to be corrected is what's happening up here. It's the way how you're thinking. Think about what you're thinking about. Is it worrying? Is it filled with anxiety? Are those thoughts genuinely causing you trouble? When you start to feel that anxious feeling coming over you, you feel that nauseous, you feel your heart beating harder, you feel that headache coming, and these are classic signs of anxiety. But what is happening in your brain is that there is a flurry of chemicals happening, an increase of adrenaline, an increase of cortisol, which is making these chemicals in your brain just go a little bit crazy. And to help reduce those chemicals is taking the time to breathe deeply. Now, I know that just sounds too simple and too easy and too good to be true, but just try it. So when you are in that moment where you're feeling unwell and you feel that anxiety starting to creep in on you, that is when you take the time to breathe deeply and be still. With your hand on your diaphragm and feeling that deep breath as you push your diaphragm out with your breath, breathing in on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then breathing out on the count of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just regulate your breathing again. Now you might do this, say, 3 times, and you're just helping your body calm. You are actually reducing the cortisol, reducing that adrenaline, and just reducing those chemicals back to a pre-toxic level. This is really, really beneficial in meditation because it also brings our mind into a greater capacity of clarity and being able to think much easier. When you've finished those breathing techniques, deliberately think of something completely different and replace those negative, toxic, anxious thoughts with a new thought, with a new habit, with a new mindset. This takes a little bit of practice, but you can do it. You take capture of those thoughts that are not serving you well and you replace it with something new and good and fresh, and that will be different for everyone. But it is a technique that I suggest is really, really effective. Thanks for joining me. I'm sure you'll find those tips helpful, and I look forward to catching up with you soon for a meditation. Thanks. Bye.